Hello, investors. I'm excited to bring you this property today. So we're wrapping up the renovation. Side goes in Tuesday, barring the rain that you see outside of my window. This little property is located in Colonial Acres. Colonial Acres is one of my favorite neighborhoods to invest in. We took the worst house in the neighborhood and brought it back to 2019 standards. Check out this before picture. Huge tree in the front yard that was diseased and dying. Overgrown landscaping, a busted up driveway, old roof, brown and red colors. And of course, we've brought it to 2019 standards in the way of a 30-year architectural shingle roof, new HVAC, hard surface floors, updated kitchens and bathrooms. But we didn't stop there. Of course, we took down that tree. We've leveled out the yard. It's going to be sodded this week. Brand new driveway. Those little things are the extra touches that attract that higher quality of tenant, and you know that's what we're looking for. So where is Colonial Acres? From downtown Memphis, if you took Poplar Avenue, this red line where you see my cursor, it runs right through town, and it is the vein of money through Memphis, Tennessee, meaning every fine restaurant, bank, bond company is on Poplar Avenue. It's some of the most expensive real estate in Memphis. Just south of Poplar Avenue in Colonial Acres, this is where all the kids want to live when they come back home from college. So they go off, they get their education, they come back to Memphis, and Colonial Acres is on their radar because all of their friends live there and it's convenient to everything. If they've got a job at FedEx Corporate, it's just 10 minutes away. If they work at the cargo hub, just 15 minutes to the airport. Or maybe they want to go downtown to see a Grizzlies game, some live music. Maybe they work at St. Jude or want to volunteer at St. Jude. It's just a short trip right through Memphis from Colonial Acres. So comparable sales are important. You know that. And this is how we judge the home ownership in the neighborhood. How many of these comparable sales are homeowners and how many are investor sales? It's real easy to track because you can see that if their home address and mailing address match, it's probably a homeowner. Also the type of loan they took. If it's an investor sale and you see they live in California or out of state, that's an indicator that it would be an investor sale. Most of these are homeowner sales. So therefore an A neighborhood, meaning it's mostly homeowners. So 1554 Ivy Road is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,080 square foot home where we've completely remodeled the kitchen, new tile floors, painted the cabinets, replaced some of the cabinets, new black appliances, new plumbing fixtures. We rerouted the plumbing so that we could have the washer and dryer in its own area. Previously, the washer and dryer were in the kitchen. Left of the range was the washer, right of the range was the dryer. We were able to reroute that and give you this little couple who will rent this house a washer dryer area that's very sought after in the Colonial Acres area. So here's a shot of the living room. It's a big living room, so I took 2 shots to give you a panoramic. So from right to left, you can see the hardwood floors. We installed these windows that are looking out into a 4-season room or patio area. And here's that patio area. So in this neighborhood, it's really popular to have a place like this where on a nice day you can sit out, have friends over, maybe hang a TV on the wall and watch a football game, right? Updated bathroom, so very clean. It's going to attract that young clientele, that tenant to move into this house that can move a young family in and feel like they've got a nice clean bathrooms. The bedrooms, you know, that gray wall, white trim, new light fixtures, refinished hardwood floors. There's a shot of the hardwood floors. They look great. They look like they were just installed, even though they're 50 years old. And then a master shower and bath. So it's got 2 full baths. That's a real hot point in this neighborhood. There's a lot of 1.5 baths. This is a 2-bath home in Colonial Acres. Great looking house. Really proud of this one. I love the colors. You know, the colors aren't going to get us any more rent, but it's going to make this house more rentable. I looked at this house and said, okay, if my wife, back when she was a young single lady moving to Memphis, where would she be attracted to? First, the neighborhood. It's safe. It's where all of her friends would have lived. And then it's cute, right? So that's what we're trying to do here is a little bit of extra touch to attract that quality tenant. Let's look at the numbers. So the house is $132,000, easily comped out in the neighborhood. What does that mean? That means that there's comparable sales in the neighborhood to support the price. The house is going to rent for $1,200 a month. That's going to give us a 10% cash on cash return on investment. So what does cash on cash mean? So your down payment and closing costs, the $30,900 that you would need to cash out of hand to buy this house. And then your net operating income. So the $1,200 a month minus vacancies, insurance, principal and interest, future repairs, property management, and taxes gives us your net operating income. Net operating income divided into total cash needed to purchase this home gives us nearly an 11% cash on cash return, 10.68 to be exact. So after all of the bills are paid, you're going to have $275 a month left over. We call that cash flow. Over 15 years, this will show you a breakdown of what you should be expecting financially. So this property should increase 8% year over year in value because of the neighborhood and the desire from homeowners to move in here. That's higher than the Memphis average, but I'm actually being conservative. The data shows it's been higher than that 2017 to 2018. And then I was very conservative on your rental income increase and expense increase, which follows that at 3%. So how do you find out more information about any of my properties? From the website, click on the picture and that'll open up the diligence vault. The diligence vault is going to give you a lot of photographs, the pro forma that breaks down the numbers. This little tab is from Chandler Reports. Chandler Reports is the company in town that tracks all real estate data and reports those statistics to us, showing absorption rates and appreciation. Comps. So comps are comparable sales. Comparable sales are important as an investor, that you know that you're buying a home for the correct value, not overpaying, or the property's not being offered way under market. Okay, what's wrong here? You're going to see before, during, and after photos in this diligence vault. In the comp folder, you'll be able to pull up any of these and get an expanded version. You'll be able to see that the square footage of the home, when it sold, how much it was sold for, so that you can do your due diligence there. So there's also a button on the website that says talk to an advisor. It'll open my calendar and you can choose a date and time that's convenient for you. I'd love to walk you through any of these properties, any questions you might have about investing in Memphis. And of course, I'd like to invite you out to the campus. Meet the team. We'll go out, look at properties. Anytime you're available, give me a week or two notice. I'd love to have you come and see our properties. How you can stay in touch with me? Of course, the website, jameswackup.com. Here's my email, my cell phone. Text me if I don't answer. And then please subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'll be doing more and more updates for you guys in the future. If you've got any questions, I'm just a click away. Thanks.